Good morning, guys. Good morning. Not sweaty. I'm going to try the new routine today. This is the first weekday that I'm going to try it. So I still got up at 6 and I had my tall glass of lemon water. I went through all my social media accounts and checked in with my groups, answered any messages that anybody may have had, because I work with people all over the world, so they're all in different time zones, and my counter's all sticky. They're all in different time zones, so some people, their morning might have been my evening, so that way I can get in there and really talk to them first thing in the morning. Hey Deborah, hey Jacqueline. And then I cleared out and answered all my messages. I went through some of my emails. I still have some left. There were a lot of applications for my next group. And I feel like now I'm starting my day with a clean slate. Like I cleared everything out. And then I even got to sit down for like 30 minutes and read. And I read in my Girl Wash Your Facebook today. And I liked one of the topics that she talked about. And it was about someone else's opinion of you is none of your business. And I absolutely loved it because it's so true. Because as much as their opinion shouldn't matter, let's be real and honest, it matters, right? It matters to all of us what other people think. I don't know why we're wired that way, but it matters. And it matters if someone doesn't like us, or if someone's mad about something and maybe they misunderstood. Like, we just want them to understand that that's not how it was meant, right? So, this topic was, like, to me, it was the one thing that stood out in my reading today. Because it's so true. Because when we do something, like when we're trying to do something, like when I started building this health and fitness business, and yeah, you guys are probably looking at me like I'm crazy. My house is always cold. So when I put my tank tops on and my workout gear on, I'm always freezing. So I always have, when I lay out my clothes, I lay out the same sweatshirt for the whole week. Then I wash it on the weekend because I'm not sweaty when I wear it. Good morning. It looks like next week could be the week. Woohoo! I hope you're cleared on Thursday. I can't wait for you to get back with the group. I'm so excited. Hey Val. So, hey Allie. So the topic that someone else's opinion of you is none of your business is, like, to me, just that one sentence was mind-blowing, saying that it's none of your business. Because normally we hear someone else's opinion of you shouldn't matter. But to hear it's none of your business is like, wow, okay. Because it really, truly shouldn't matter. But we're human, and it does. So when you think of the mindset that it's none of your business, it's basically like none of your business to even hear their opinion. Because in all honesty, if you think about when you start a journey, whether it's like when I started this health business, there were so many haters, so many people had an opinion, you know, it's stupid, it's cliche, it's, there were some people telling me that it's just a scam, all of those things, right? So if I would have listened to all of that, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Yesterday was my 5-year anniversary with coaching. So it's just amazing to me all the things that have changed in my life because of it. And if I would have just listened to the naysayers, I wouldn't have had those positive changes. I mean, I'm going to be 42 in, like, what's today's date? My gosh, I'll be 42 in like 9 days. And I feel like I should have felt in my 20s. And it's all because of that one decision. Because in order for me to stay accountable with my journey, because I was a coach and because I am a coach, and because I am a coach, it pushes me to make sure I don't miss any days, because I know that you guys are counting on me to help give you some motivation and inspiration to push play yourself, or to go to the gym, or to get outside and go for a walk. So that it holds me accountable big time. But there were some really cool things in my book. There was one thing that she had said, so it said here, you have to be willing to put it out there, even if they don't like it, even if they hate it, even if they give you 2 stars or none at all. You have to understand that every person on earth has an opinion, and their opinion, even if they're the most widely recognized expert on the subject, only has bearing on your work if you let it. And good morning, Mom. Good morning, Sandra. Hey, Allie. And that's so true. So true. Because no matter what someone's going to rate you, now see, she's talking about a book that she wrote. And when she wrote her book, she had all these, like, positive people, like 5 stars and all this positive feedback, and one person gave her 2 stars and negative feedback, and that's what she was focusing on. So that's when she had to remind herself that somebody's opinion of her is none of her business, because it's so funny how we'll focus on the negative more than the positive. With anything, especially people's opinions. And if we're really doing something from the heart, something that we truly care about, something that we truly want to do, then their opinion, it truly is none of our business. Because if we're doing something from the heart, something we truly care for, something we really want to do, then that's our happiness. And then it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks, what anybody else wants. And honestly, like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, because it's only going to drag me down. And they're obviously in a miserable state that they feel they have to tell their negative opinion. Like, if I have a negative opinion about something or someone, I'm not saying it. Keep it to myself, because maybe I'm in a negative mood that day. Or, you know, maybe I'm just crabby. Maybe I'm hormonal. Maybe it's that time of the month. I don't know. Now, what I will do is if somebody is coming at me, I will make sure I stand up and take care of myself and defend myself. But there's no reason, like on social media, if somebody posts something, don't even take the time to comment. So if you're taking the time to comment, then obviously you want that negativity and you want that person to be pushed down because it makes you feel better. You're hoping that they bite back and give you the fight that you're looking for. So I'm not one that's going to give somebody the fight that they're looking for. Why am I going to make them feel good when they're trying to make me feel bad? So I loved how in the book she was writing that as none of your, and she actually got that, she said, from her therapist. Her therapist had told her, and I took screenshots of like the 2 pages that I read about that particular topic, and it's on my story. So if you want to actually read it, just press and hold on the story and read it. It's a pretty good read. But it was amazing. Right when I read that, I was like, oh, that's a good way to think about it. Like, it's none of my business. I don't care what you have to say. None of my business. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Caroline. So we have to remember that somebody else's opinion of us is truly none of our business. That's their opinion. Everyone in this world has an opinion. That doesn't mean we have to hear it. That doesn't mean we have to absorb it. That doesn't mean we have to like it. Everybody has an opinion. Think about you and your significant other right now. Do you agree on everything? Absolutely not. If you did, then something's got to be fake, because you're 2 totally individual people with your own opinion and your own views. Some of your views might be the same, but you're 2 totally different people. So because of that, you're both going to have different opinions, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean that it's your business to know all of the opinions of all the other people. And why would you want that anyways? Why would you want all that negativity? So I have a call to action for you today, and then I'm making my shake. Because I haven't had my shake yet today. Today is my new routine. I'm going to be working out around like 9:30, so I'm having my shake a little later. So my cup's empty. I love my shake. So I'm going to start getting out some of the stuff so I can make it while I chat with you guys. But if we really focus all the time, I can't wait for my new bag to come in. I'm getting low. I always get nervous when it gets low because I'm afraid I'm not going to have it. And this is my favorite flavor. I love the vanilla because I'm a creature of habit, number 1. But number 2, I just love the way this one tastes. When I first started, it took me like a week or so to find a recipe that I liked with it. Now that I found it, I very rarely go away from that recipe. But we keep the cafe latte in the house, green berry, strawberry, vanilla, and we have some chocolate packets. So we have all the flavors. I guess we like it. So what call to action I have for you guys today with this topic of people's opinions, not anything that we should be worried about or anything that should be for us to have in our head. It truly is none of our business. What I want you to do is I want you to think about, like, let's take a little reflection time, and let's think about how often someone's negative opinion of you or negative anything towards you, how often it affects you and how it affects you. And here's why I'm asking that question. Because you might be someone that it doesn't affect you. I've never met anyone like that. I've met people that say it doesn't affect them. However, it affects them because I watch them change when it happens. They're saying they don't care, but yet they talk about it for like 30 minutes. if it really didn't affect you, you wouldn't even be discussing it. I wouldn't even know it happened to you. So it affected you in one way. So really reflect. Hey, Sherry, really reflect and think about how it affects you and how often it affects you. And if it's only with certain people or if it's with everybody that either has a negative opinion about you or speaks negatively about you. Because that's an insight that you need to know. Because maybe it's just one particular person in your life that when they're have a nasty opinion towards you, it affects you. Maybe it's just that person. And it's not everyone's negative opinion or everyone's negative thoughts. Hey, Janelle. It's not everybody's negative opinion and everybody's thoughts. It might just be that one particular person. And those are all the things that you truly, truly need to know before moving forward and making changes, so that way their opinion will be none of your business. You need to find out, is it all people's opinions? Just one person's opinion? And how does it affect you? So even if you have to write it down, but really take some time and reflect. That's what I'm going to be doing while I drink my shake. Well, that and making sure Ryan gets his butt out of bed so I can get him to school. We only have 2.5 days left and then it's summer. Yay! I don't have to worry about waking them up until like I'm ready to do my workout and blast my music at 9 o'clock, which is another reason why I totally am changing my schedule so I can have my music going and I don't have to worry about waking them up super early for summer. On the days that they're not here, I might work out a little bit earlier, but on the weeks that they're here, I'm not going to work out till like 9 because I think that's a decent time for them to wake up. If they want to nap later, they can, but no reason for them to stay up super late and sleep till noon. Plus, both my kids don't like sleeping the day away. They don't like waking up and knowing they've already missed a meal. They feel like they've wasted the day. But anyways, so I'm going to do that reflecting too. I really want to think about, you know, is it everyone's opinion? Is it just certain people's opinion? Lately, I haven't really focused on anyone's opinion. I mean, I'm so grateful with a lot of the positive feedback that I've gotten, and I try to focus on just that. When I'm feeling negative, sometimes I'll reread some of those positives to help me get back to that positive place. But I still need to reflect. There's still some people's actions. It might not even be their thoughts of me or their opinion or anything they're saying. It's just their actions. And I have to figure out why it irritates me and why I focus on it so much. So it's real important to take that reflection time. So I'm going to go do that while I make my yummies in my cup here. But I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. If you guys are already starting summer vacay, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're sleeping in. And I want you guys to have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.